Hey guys, it's Visa here. Welcome to another episode of Ride Along. It's been a minute. We've got Brady, Bman, DJ King of the Six finally back.
It hasn't been that long. We just filmed like last Tuesday.
Oh yeah, we did one going home from Niagara. Oh, remember that? I did not lose my license. If you watch the episode, I don't know.
That'd be a bitch if you did.
Someone else was driving that night, and it was very, very funny. But anyways, we're back, and we're going to be talking about SummerSlam, which, of course, I didn't watch because I was in New York, and I have a travel vlog out now for that.
I thought David Buster's in New York had the SummerSlam.
I wasn't near David Buster's. Nashville. I wanted it to be in New York, but...
Yeah, but don't Dave & Buster's in America show SummerSlam?
There was no Dave & Buster's in my town.
Where were you in New York?
Manhattan. But we stayed in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and we really didn't have enough time because it was a tour group, right? So like we had to stick like with the group and shit, and like we were only there until Monday. Fucking long. No, we took a tour bus. It was up. So now like about that 10-hour drive. At least we stopped. When we went through Syracuse, we went south into Pennsylvania. On our right side, beautiful mountain views. I actually have some photos on my Facebook and on my Insta. Beautiful views. But yeah, no, it was a great city. You know, it's fun. I met a few rappers there, and then I bought a CD off them.
Nice.
So, fun fact before we get into SummerSlam.
Okay.
Since we haven't done the ride along, Vince McMahon.
Yes, we are going to be getting on that. Is officially retired.
Has officially retired. That means finally WWE can make sense again.
Until the money runs out.
I'm actually excited about
until the money runs out.
On SmackDown now.
I mean, look at how much money they pull in over the years.
Oh, until Vince.
They got billions. They'll be fine for a while.
How many people though?
They still sell John Cena merchandise and make money off of Make-A-Wish. It's still good. They're still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned that with Trouble last week. I was surprised as hell Vince actually retired.
Until the money runs out.
All the sexual misconduct that's going on. I don't know which one is worse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but you know what?
And Deshaun Watson is innocent of all 34 counts of sexual assault with every woman.
But you know what? Look what happened with Hogan, and he came back. It took years, but he finally came back.
Hogan was notorious for that.
Well, everyone in freaking the WWE is. Ric Flair just fucking wrestled his final match at 70 until the money runs out.
Mind you.
Yes.
Ric Flair. Do you know how much of a bar time in each state, country, and city, and even continent that Ric Flair has?
Probably. I've said it online. I said, Flair's last match until he needs to make an alimony payment.
That's how it is with everyone. Bands, everything. It's always their final tour until the money runs out. Same with Vince McMahon.
Paul Levesque, a.k.a. Mr.
Triple H,
has taken over creative. Now I like the idea because of what NXT was in the past. NXT, and we can talk about countless of matches. I'm talking Pete Dunne versus Walter 1 was hands if you did not watch that match. Even I'll do you one better. Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate when Pete Dunne won the title.
Yes.
That was a good match.
Watch that match.
The UK that's like the UK tournament, like their first ever match years ago.
I'd say when Pete Dunne won the title at TakeOver.
Yeah, that match was epic. That
match, I don't know that or triple threat match, AOP, DIY, and the Revival. Yeah. I would put that up there.
I'd still say the best NXT match I ever saw was that 2 out of 3 falls match between DIY and the Revival in Toronto.
Oh, that was a good match.
That was one of the best matches.
We weren't there for that.
No, but I watched it.
I was there for that. That was a good match.
Oh, you were there, eh?
I watched it on because I was working then, but I took the day off to go see Survivor Series.
So, I remember when TakeOver
was
Survivor
Series.
As much as you can say about Triple H, you got to give Triple H. He made TakeOver the highlight of every pay-per-view weekend.
Yes,
absolutely.
TakeOver was like I specifically just watched the pay-per-views just to watch TakeOver.
Yeah,
just to see even Adam Cole as world champion, Finn Balor as champion, Adrian Neville, Kevin Owens, even Seth Rollins, even Big E's big ass run that he had as NXT champion.
Yeah, that was something.
Although I disapproved of Mo Dallas winning because let's face it, look what Motown is giving his career.
On that topic, speaking of NXT, do you think now that Triple H is in charge, he'll bring ideas like War Games up to the main roster?
Hopefully.
That'd
be
I would love to see
Yeah.
War Game. Of course, we would
It's
have
not the same without Regal saying it. But
Yeah.
War Games.
that was the best.
I would love to see a War Games
now,
about.
Now he gets to say blood and guts.
Well, you still have to remember, Kevin Dunn is still there, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
but,
yeah.
okay, so here's the reports on that. Kevin Dunn is on his way out.
Oh, really?
So, as it's been collected right now, Kevin Dunn and Stephanie McMahon are the active CEOs.
Yeah.
It's Nick
And-
Khan.
and Nick Khan, sorry.
Yeah, Khan.
Sorry, I'm thinking Khan is on his way out. Kevin Dunn is in.
I like how there's a con in terms of WWE, and then like there's a con like in terms of
By
of
the way,
AEW.
Tony Khan's father is actually the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, so it's weird how it's.
So I'm like,
another daddy's money issue.
I mean, technically, he is also the co-owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. So technically,
He's got money.
He pays all the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, you gotta understand, and they have partnerships with New Japan and pretty much every wrestling promotion in America. So like, they're good.
I wonder who the first person to come back from AEW is going to be.
Other than I know Adam Cole returned.
Yeah, so it's not going to be him.
Daniel Bryan returned.
Yeah.
We're in the wait. So the big event that everybody's waiting on is at the current time right now, as current AEW World Champion Jon Moxley versus reigning on injured reserve CM Punk, who is also the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
That I hope to see one of these days.
Which is the title unification match. Which I'm predicting that's going to happen on All Out because All Out is in Chicago.
But if he's back in time, yeah.
But of course, it could happen maybe in Toronto show, which could be a good thing.
Well, no, they'll have it on a pay-per-view. They won't have it on a Dynamite or whatever.
I don't know. They had a lot of world title matches on Dynamite.
Yeah, but I mean, something like that should be saved for a pay-per-view.
You know what the craziest thing is? AEW has had more world title defenses than Roman Reigns this year.
Well, yeah, because Roman Reigns had exactly, what, 2?
That is so sad. That is so sad.
Reigns had like 2 title defenses.
3 world title defenses.
The whole year.
And the craziest thing is the title switched hands 3 times this year in AEW.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It went from
God.
Adam Cole to CM Punk. Now, while technically CM Punk is still champion, if we're being technical here, and then Jon Moxley. And the expansion that we had the same garbage ass, no talent having wrestler in Roman Reigns. Like, Triple H, can you please actually put the title on a wrestler that actually can wrestle?
Well, so now here's the thing with that. See, Drew McIntyre is the #1 contender for Clash at the Castle, so maybe...
We all know that's not going to happen, because I'll tell you right now, it has been confirmed at some point Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson versus Roman Reigns will happen.
Yeah, but that doesn't need the title.
Oh, it has to be for the title.
Doesn't need it though.
If it doesn't, it's going to be when Cody Rhodes returns, and hopefully by Royal Rumble that happens.
Well, now see, here's the thing with that. Like, Drew McIntyre doesn't have to hold on to the title for long, but he needs that crowning moment because he didn't get his because of the stupid pandemic. He deserves a crowning moment.
Absolutely.
That has to be in the UK.
Absolutely, and technically he's Scottish, so it has to happen in Scotland.
Well, it's not. They're not going to Scotland now. They're going to Wales. So
exactly. Honestly, at this point, if Triple H takes over, I know Walter's gonna have a bigger career and he's gonna go back to his name, and I hope Triple H changes that.
I just want the Intercontinental title to actually mean something now.
Honestly, like I said, separate the titles, do a brand switch.
Yeah.
Because what are you gonna do for Survivor Series this year? What are you doing?
That's a good question.
All right, sorry, Brandon, go ahead. Sorry, B-Skip.
I forget what I was going to say after all that.
SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, our SummerSlam. I didn't watch SummerSlam, so you guys just talk. All I know is basically Lesnar flipped the ring over with a tractor.
I don't care. I don't care
That
what
was
anybody
great.
says. That was the highlight of the night. But I hate the finish of the match.
Yeah,
The finish was fucking stupid.
I agree.
Like, just to throw everything on top of them, that is old school WWE booking.
I'm surprised nothing happened during the tag team title match. Like, you'd think they put Jared in for a reason, but no. I guess it was just to build up hype for his match. They just wanted Jared there because it was in Nashville and they wanted to hype up for his match.
Oh, perfect. We're on Rosalind, so then we can just go across and stop at Alex. I know, right?
So, can we talk about the controversy of Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey?
Go ahead. You can talk about whatever you want.
The controversy. So we all know there's going to be a rematch. We all know that they're trying to give Liv Morgan like a sustained run. So that was confusing to why the ending happened like that, because it was just stupid. They're building up from Ronda versus Charlotte 3 or 5, 6, whatever, how many other matches you want to count now.
Well, I think personally it's because they don't want to beat Ronda with Liv. Like they think it'll damage her, so they have to give her. They booked themselves. Vince kind of booked them in a corner, but now Triple H is running things. Maybe he can do it a little better. Because SummerSlam was mostly still Vince's project. Triple H is trying to run it out before he can officially take over.
So there's also a rumor about this. So I will get to that because this is going to tie into the return of Bayley,
and I'm so happy Io Shirai's back, and now it's Io Sky, which whatever.
So, which reminds me, that's why Becky Lynch turned face because Bayley's coming back as the heel now.
Yeah, well now unfortunately Becky Lynch is injured, so
exactly. So I don't want to talk about the end. I hope Judgment Day gets disbanded and Finn Balor gets actually a sustainable run. I hope the same for Damian Priest, because Damian Priest is an extraordinary talent. Also, big news, because there's a report out about this. There may be the return of the Fiend.
Where's Daniel when you need him?
I know. We were talking about that when we did like a on Friday when I was with Daniel coming to the show.
Yeah. We have to cut it short.
We did our own kind of SummerSlam predictions, and I had him on, and he was talking about that too.
So the Fiend put out on his Instagram and on his Twitter, big return coming soon. So, and he put his name, The Fiend, in there. So,
well, I heard he's working on a horror movie too. So like, I don't know, maybe they tie into that somehow.
Do you want to quickly divulge into the Jake Paul versus the Miz?
Logan Paul? Oh my god, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about that.
Can I just say though, I actually, if you go, it's a little while, but if you go back in my prediction video, you say I got a perfect 8 out of 8 on my SummerSlam predictions. Thank you.
Congratulations.
In my video or your video?
Mine, because we didn't do the. Yeah. There was one match we didn't do because we didn't think it was the Mysterios versus Judgment Day.
For sure.
By the way, the Logan Paul, I'll give Logan Paul this. He wrestled a great match. Like from his moveset, he didn't look like a rookie, one of those celebrities that does not know what the fuck they're doing in the ring type of thing. I'll give him that. Edge returning.
Yeah, I think I want to see if they. What I want to see, I don't know if they're going to do it, is Demon Finn Balor versus Brood Edge at Clash of the Castle. That's what I want to see anyway.
Before we get into the main event, I guess we could talk about Bobby Lashley versus... No, let's not talk about Bobby Lashley versus Theory.
Well, it kind of made sense. Like, Theory wanted to keep himself fresh for his cash-in, which, as we know, didn't actually happen. But
oh, it didn't? So, like, he's still Mr. Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
That means didn't technically the announcer ring the bell?
No.
No? Okay.
No, he ran. Okay, I guess if you want to, unless you want to save it for when we do talk about the main event, but.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that's what Theory's mindset was, like in kayfabe.
Let's be honest, it was a squash match.
Pretty close, yeah.
I think that was the whole card, so I guess we can talk about the main event now. The tractor thing was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
It was amazing as fuck. The match itself was good. The ending was the outcome was trash. That's great AEW Vince McMahon WWE booking for you. And the last so-called match ever, because quote unquote about this, because I guarantee this match is gonna happen in like 6 months.
Probably.
Again.
Next Saudi show.
I
Once in a
guarantee
lifetime.
it's going. Yep, Saudi Arabia. The ring flip was good for me. So
That was pretty cool, yeah. So yes, the Theory attempted to cash in during the match, but then Brock Lesnar stopped him, beat the living fuck out of him again, and prevented the cash in. And then of course that's when the Usos come down, and then they start beating up Lesnar. And then, yeah, so no cash in for. I kind of figured though, because like they were hyping up way too much. Like you want to keep that shit a secret. Like sometimes it works. Like when Big E cashed in last year, but other than that, yeah, no.
I was so disappointed in that reign. I was so disappointed. He deserved a better reign.
Did he ever?
Him and Kofi deserved a better. Like Kofi,
Especially Kofi.
I'm not gonna lie, Kofi Mania had me amped. That had me amped. Like I was like, oh, this guy is finally getting his rightful push after so long. Even though that was meant for Mustafa Ali, but let's be realistic here. Vince McMahon would have changed his mind halfway going into that.
Well, yeah, that sucks for Ali too, because like he could have gotten that push if he hadn't got injured.
Well, let's be honest, that idea would have got scrapped probably by Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
It would have most likely, because Roadblock was after Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So that would have. But Kofi Mania was beautiful.
It was great, but let's be honest, they really lucked into that.
It was, but like Kofi well deserved that.
Oh, without a doubt. But I guarantee you, if that hadn't happened, Kofi would have never been champion.
I'm gonna ask this question to everybody here, because my friend believes in this. Everybody that been a world champion is automatically a Hall of Famer. Do you agree with that?
No. Because some people who are world champion do not deserve it. Because they're not supposed to be champion.
Do you think Jinder Mahal deserves to be champion?
I mean, technically, he's the second Indian.
Or the great fucking Kali or whatever.
Wait, technically,
he's already in.
No, really?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Seriously?
Somebody look that up.
No, he went in last year.
Oh yeah, he did. He did right when Jushin Thunder and quite frankly, can we give a round of applause since we're speaking of Hall of Fame? Not you, Brandon. You keep your hands on the wheel. For Undertaker finally getting his rightful due of being in the Hall of Fame, and rightfully so.
Okay, that's what
Like honestly, when I watched his Hall of Fame induction and everybody stood on their feet and gave this man his flowers, well deservingly so. Triple H is the next one, but it got overshadowed by Triple H's retirement. That's what they say about that.
Yeah, Triple H is going to be a Hall of Fame.
Absolutely, for sure, second time. But like on his own individual, I would say he has to be.
Triple H is definitely going in like at least 3 times total, because he went as DX, he's going to go in as himself, he's going to go in with Evolution.
You know what the funniest thing is?
What?
2 members of 3MB.
Yeah, I know, poor Heath Slater. Poor Heath
And
Slater.
all of them were jobbers at one point.
Yeah, I know. Well, Jinder only got the title because they thought they would do well in India if he was champion. That's the only reason he got it.
No,
Drew actually earned it.
He did.
Drew actually earned it. But yeah, I hear what you're
didn't like
saying.
how he lost to the Miz.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't get me started. That was only because they wanted to transition the title to Lashley without beating Drew for it. Just kind of stupid, but
I wish we'd give him a
How
long
much do I want to
time.
predict right now? I guarantee by Survivor Series we will see MJF in WWE.
I hope
I doubt
not.
it.
I want to see him at AEW because he did a good promo.
because he's mad because every new wrestler that has came over for WWE has got paid more than he has, and rightfully so. I'm gonna agree with this. He is the number 1 heel in AEW.
I have heard he's been doing a good job. Yeah.
You know how Miz can turn face to heel, but Miz is great as a heel.
Yeah, he's a better heel.
He is the 10 times better version of the Miz in AEW. Like, there's no heel that gets under your skin like MJF. MJF is the biggest dickhead ever, but like, you love his character. But yeah, big Scott.
Yes.
Anything?
No, because I didn't watch SummerSlam. Speaking of AEW, it is coming to Toronto.
First show out of America, by the way. We are the first country that it is coming to outside of America. I'm sorry.
The 12th and 13th at I almost said Rico, Coca-Cola Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamite and
Rampage,
whatever the fuck that's supposed to be.
I believe they're just gonna tape it for Friday's episode.
What's the difference between that and Dynamite?
So remember when WCW,
like Raw and SmackDown.
Did they? Okay, but
WCW, you know how Monday Night Nitro was their prime show?
But now here's my question: in AEW, do they have brands?
No.
So then, what's the point of having two shows?
So
it was like WWE before their first brand.
Okay, but you got to look at it this way.
Need more time for more talent.
Exactly. Yeah. Look at how much their locker room is bigger than anybody's.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So you got to understand.
Taking everybody the last couple years.
And let me tell you something, guys. If anybody has not watched AEW,
yes,
there's AEW Dark Elevation on Mondays. There's AEW Dark on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the big show. This is what I was telling Jay. Dynamite.
When did you talk to Jay?
It's the main show.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours.
Yeah.
You have every other show is Dark Elevation and Dark are an hour.
Yeah.
Rampage is 2 hours. You're gonna go to. That's what I'm telling you. Dynamite, you're gonna get your money's worth for all 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna see guys like John Moxley.
It's a 3 hour show.
Yeah, it's a 3 hour show.
Are both shows?
No, Rampage is 2 hours.
Okay. And then there's probably Dark Masses.
So, and like every
AEW Dark.
like you know how like in WWE you watch one show's one show's air, right?
Yeah.
Every show in AEW highlights everybody's talents.
Okay.
And like even if y'all haven't seen, I'm telling you right now, when y'all go home, go watch Forbidden Door if you're a true fan of wrestling.
Okay.
Go home and watch Forbidden Door.
Who's on commentary?
Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone.
And in my opinion, one of the greatest announcers
Yes.
right now is Excalibur.
Him now.
If anybody doesn't know who Excalibur is, go watch Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, where he has called multiple Young Bucks, Brian Cage, Adam Cole, Ricochet, Will Ospreay, which is an amazing wrestler. Also, go watch Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. Hands down, one of the best matches you'll ever watch. Like, I'll tell you what, I don't care about promos, I don't care about story build-ups. I care about the wrestling factor. The wrestling, the match quality is what draws me into wrestling.
Yes.
I care about all that. I want to talk about the match. I don't give a fuck about a promo. What the fuck does a promo do for me?
Promos are good though.
Promos that help build the match.
Yes.
Depending if you're good at it.
Yes.
Oh, fair enough. But if you can do a good promo,
It's like if you put the great Khali up there to do a promo. No.
God.
Obviously. No.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why we have managers to help people like that speak.
My top 5 best promos.
Jericho, yeah.
Jericho, hands down. Jericho.
Yeah.
Dude,
Rock,
Cena.
Yeah, you might as well
Cold.
just have gone.
literally middle of the road. What the fuck?
You might as well just gone through.
Also,
that, right?
JBL was great at promos.
I'm gonna say, like, if we're talking
I met
attitude
JBL,
era,
eh?
like I grew up in the attitude era, so like nobody could. In my Mount Rushmore, and it would consist of, like, if we're talking all time, like, all right, I'll go past and I'll go now. Undertaker, because Undertaker was one of my biggest people. Rock, no, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels. Simply because of Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker 1.
Yeah.
Was a great match.
So sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
So for me, on the mic, Jericho, Orton's pretty good. Vicky Guerrero was awesome on the mic.
I forgot to mention Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman,
Paul
obviously.
Heyman was beautiful on the mic.
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Lesnar's underrated.
He's okay.
Lesnar's not great. No, let me ask you something. Doesn't Lesnar sound almost exactly like Paul Heyman?
Yeah, but mind you, like
You close your eyes, you listen to both of them talk, you don't know which one
That's
is
what I'm
which.
saying. Like maybe you should have never took Paul Heyman away from.
I
Brock
do like
Lesnar.
The Miz. Also, Regal was good on the mic for a bit. Oh, when he was a heel.
You know who
When-
wasn't good on the mic? Mike Hadley.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jeff Harvey.
Jeff Hardy.
I said Harvey.
Harvey. Oh, yeah. No. Who else was good on the mic? A lot of people.
That Renee Jackson already got some crazy.
Yeah, time flies, man.
That's actually wild.
Muhammad Hassan.
Let's not talk about that disaster.
Yeah,
But he was good on the mic.
That was a fucking shit show.
Yeah. Especially.
Hall.
Things just happen.
Angle's great, man. Angle's great on the
Yeah, but things happened, right?
Shit show.
Jillian
mic.
Hall.
I think my
Jillian.
favorite.
This man said Muhammad Hassan.
Did you have to stop at the 7-Eleven or no?
No.
Okay.
No, he got his drinks.
Davari.
Yo, look, I think my favorite Kurt Angle fucking moment on the well, in general, but it was my favorite Kurt Angle's moment. My favorite Kurt Angle moment was when he first came back as the GM,
Yeah.
and
when he broke his leg. Yeah, I remember that.
I wasn't talking about that one, but yeah,
Oh, you're talking about recent.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
in like 2017.
I think that was
when he
actually
came
in
back.
Toronto when he came back.
No.
So
He was there, but he.
You suck. This
Oh, that
guy
was
gave us the
fun.
classic bet. I don't care. The "You Suck" chant will be the best chant to
I
me
can never not
ever.
listen to that song and not chant. You
Which
suck.
road do I turn left on, Alex? Sorry.
Oh, you passed that long time ago.
Oh, your road? Oh, it's all
Yeah.
good. Okay, then we'll just keep going.
So my favorite Kurt Angle segment
I'll go
was
down the other roads.
back in 2017 when he first came back as the GM.
Just turn left.
Like the Raw GM or whatever, and then he was in the backstage segment with Enzo and Cass, and like they were doing the whole SAWFT soft.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then, like they leave, and Kurt Angle's like, "That's not how you spell soft."
Nia Jax.
Oh, my hole.
What about the Kurt Angle, like, TNA's hiring thing?
Yo, oh, I remember that. Yo, can we talk about how like the forbidden door has been broken so many times by WWE and AEW? Like Max, there's like a rapper / wrestler on TV, and he literally did this on because
Max Caster, right?
yeah, Billy Gunn and his kids wrestle in AEW.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's like,
What are they called? The Ass Boys or something?
Gun Club, but not
I'm the ass boys. Remember that song?
So
I'm an ass man.
Yo, who can never forget the gay Chuck and Billy Woody?
Oh my God.
That is hilarious. Yo, Billy Gunn, he's like, wait a minute, we're not gay.
I remember that.
I don't care if you've been married for 20 years, 18 months,
I was like, yo,
3 minutes.
Well, that
I
wasn't.
hope to God we never see a wedding on WWE.
Wait a sec.
television
Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes?
again.
Hey, in this day and age, you might see a same-sex wedding on WWE. It is the 21st century, folks.
Yeah, so it's 21st century for 22 years.
You know what?
now.
The fact that's true. They had a guy named Rico on television for how long now?
Yeah, that's true.
Parading around a girl, but now the girl's married to Charlie Haas.
Oh yeah, Jackie Gaynor, whatever.
Any more wrestling news to talk about?
Yeah, so there's reports of former WWE superstars like Killer Cross might be coming back.
Oh, Johnny Gargano comes back.
Gargano may come back. There's talks of Cole may be coming back. Moxley might be coming back.
I think Cole's gonna be around for a while. I think Cole's got like a 2-3 year contract still.
Yeah, but there's so much you can do with Adam Cole now. Now they just introduced the trios tag team belts in AEW.
And I think they have too many belts, honestly.
That's the problem. They do, and like even the tag team division is in flux right now.
Yeah. Oh, I hear Sasha Banks and Naomi will be coming back now.
That's what I was going to. Well, Sasha. So the report on that, you're gonna have to make a left here.
Yeah. Do you want to film the Freestyles at the rec center or your house?
We could do it at the rec center.
Okay. So we should wrap this up. If not, we'll just park for a bit.
But yeah, so the report on that is that
You can just...
yeah, going around to the back.
Yeah,
That Sasha Banks is officially released from her contract.
Oh.
There's an on and off report about that. However, there's another report of that Naomi's in there's another report Naomi's in contract because of her ties to the Hawaii family, to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, because she's married
to Jimmy. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, I don't understand how these women are being stepkids. Like, goddamn, I'm pretty sure Bianca Belair did not push out Montez Ford's kids. She did. God damn, she did.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to be if you're a wrestler.
I mean,
You can get blown up pretty easily. So you have to be in good shape.
the Rock and Roll Express are still wrestling after all this time.
Do you have your basketball with you? I want to play basketball.
At this time of night?
What are you trying to say, Brandon?
It's dark. That's what I'm trying to say.
What, I can't play basketball at night?
It's too dark. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wow.
It's only 10 o'clock. I thought it was later than that.
I go skateboarding with Frosty at like midnight.
No, I thought it was later than that. I thought it was almost midnight.
He's like, oh,
Camera's still rolling, Alex.
I don't give a shit.
Anyways, guys, are we done, Red One?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up now. See you in 2 weeks. Peace.
Peace out.